Give Nebraska credit. I thought they were great to start the game. Came on edge and made a bunch of shots, and Romeo especially started the game. But just their 4 seniors, I thought, led really well and started the game just with a great level of intensity and passion. And we kind of got knocked on our heels and responded one time to cut it to 20-15. And then they stepped up and made some more plays. And I just didn't feel like we looked quick and athletic against Michigan defensively. And today we looked a step slow. And I'm not sure what the hesitation was or why that was, but we just didn't guard very well at all. And so that was disappointing. But give Nebraska credit because I thought they played great throughout the game.
All right, let's take questions for the student athletes here in the middle.
Ivory, at the end of the game, I mean, even down, 20, almost 30. I mean, it seemed like you were still pushing and trying to fight and get back in it. Is that just how you wanted to end it?
Yeah, I mean, in every game, I always want to give it my all and just lead by example. That even though don't matter what the scoreboard is, just keep fighting.
Question in the middle again.
So just, I mean, how tough is it to see your Illinois career end like this?
This question for Ivory.
I just gave my all. I mean, I'm not really so disappointed. I mean, I love my team and everything, and I'm just grateful that I'm able to play on that court and everything after injury and everything. So.
Another question here in the middle.
Yeah, Amara, I mean, you knocked down some threes early, you had the jumper going and, attacked the basket pretty well. How do you feel like you played, in your first Big Ten tournament game?
I feel pretty good about how I played, but at the end of the day, it's a team game. It's not all about me. So we needed to come out and play defense as a team, and we didn't do that. So.
Defensively, what do you feel like maybe the team could have done a little better?
That's a question for Amara.
Yeah.
Like Coach said, we were a step behind, and we just needed to be more proactive on defense. So.
Yeah. And Jackie, I mean, obviously, foul trouble for you and Shatrice. How frustrating was it, where you couldn't be out there?
Especially at the end when we see Ivory fighting, and we definitely, I've told you plenty of times, we wanted to do this for Ivory because of all the things that she's done for this team and all the other seniors and the coaches. I'm really proud of Ivory, and yes, it's really frustrating, but it's me and Tree's fault for putting ourselves in that type of situation. Again, being a step behind hurt, and that's kind of why we got in those foul troubles into foul trouble, and it stinks, that's for sure. And we definitely wanted to be out there with Ivory.
And for Jackie, Nebraska's bigs, kind of, hit a lot of mid-range jumpers. Was that something you were expecting from them, or just?
Yeah, I mean, we knew they were pretty good inside that in the 15-foot range, and we just didn't get that out there fast enough. We just were a step behind, and we weren't proactive, and that hurt us. That really did.
Any further questions for the student athletes? All right, you can head back to the locker room. We'll take questions for the coach. Question here in the middle.
Well, Matt, obviously just the way Ivory fought at the end, I mean, is that what you just come to expect?
Yeah, that's one of Ivory's greatest qualities is she keeps fighting and keeps battling, and she did that throughout the second half. And I wish we'd have had some more step up and play with her to make those plays and give us a chance to be in the game. But Ivory doesn't hang her head. She moves on from one play to the next and handles coaching and does a really good job of continuing to play.
And when Romeo's been in the starting lineup, I guess now the last 8 games, she's had games where she played like tonight and had games where she didn't make many threes. I guess what did maybe you see where she was able to get all those to fall?
Yeah, I thought she did a great job of doing her work kind of before she got the catch. She shot them really quick, and we didn't do a good job of finding her early, especially. She kind of got her confidence going, and they pass the ball really well. I'll give them credit. I think they're one of the better passing teams in the Big Ten and moved the ball extremely well, and just did a good job of finding her and kind of making the extra pass. And I think that's one of their best qualities.
And all 3 of Nebraska's bigs and double figures, obviously with Shatrice and Jackie on the bench defensively, that just kind of left you in a hole.
Yeah, I was frustrated with just our ability to see kind of what was happening. I felt like we were just a step slow and got some fouls, and because of that, and I'm not sure what the reasoning for that was, but we just weren't very good to start the game defensively and kind of got ourselves in a hole with fouls, and then it's hard to be aggressive and come out of it, and that it gave us problems throughout.
You did, bounce back from that first early deficit. Got down 10, and then, within 5, what did you think it was going to take to maybe have to do it again?
Yeah, I just every time I kept talking about the defensive end and trying to get some stops and being more proactive and and moving on the flight of the ball. And it seemed like the ball would move and then we'd move instead of getting five defenders moving on the flight of the ball. And it looked like we had trouble seeing kind of what was happening today, and a little bit of shell shock maybe that first half. And part of that was Nebraska coming out and making some shots early, but we just didn't. We looked shell shocked a little bit defensively in that first half.
One more. Because of the foul trouble, had to play Kennedy more, and she stepped up, 5 points, 5 steals, some rebounds. How maybe important will these minutes be for her next season? Yeah,
I grabbed Kennedy in practice the other day, and obviously we graduate Brittany and Ivory, and she's got a great opportunity to step in and play, and she has all the tools to be a really good player. I thought all of her takes were good. She had 2 or 3s go in and out, and she was really active. So I was proud of her effort, and I felt like she kept fighting even though she missed some shots. And she was really active defensively and had 5 steals. So it was good to see that from Kennedy, and I think she's got a chance to be a really good player. Question on the right.
Yeah, after you cut the lead in the first half to 5 points or so.
2015.
Yeah, 2015. Okay. What did you tell the team once Nebraska started their hot shooting?
Yeah, we kept trying to switch up defense of what we were doing, and just trying to be more proactive and kind of see. And they'd make a pass and then we'd move, and just trying to get them to move. When the buzz defense works well, and our zone is when you move, all 5 are moving on the flight of the ball, and we struggled with that today. We did that really well against Michigan, and had done that pretty well, against Purdue and some other teams. But today in the Big Ten tournament, we didn't do that.